Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be testing out some Model's Own products. I'd actually never tried anything from this brand before. I don't know what that little head thing was just then. But I don't often use a lot of drugstore products on my channel. You guys know I just love high-end makeup. I just want to make an effort to try and use more like drugstore products that are just a little bit cheaper for you guys and more like easily accessible. And I thought it'd be fun to do like a first impression, just kind of testing everything out on camera for you guys, kind of in the style of like a one brand tutorial. I did have to substitute a couple of things like my foundation and my powder just because I didn't have Model's Own products for those. But for the most part, it's a full face of Model's Own. I feel like I've said Model's Own like 1,000 times. I also wanted to let you guys know that I have an exciting little meetup happening with Model's Own, which I'm just so excited about. It's going to be at the Priceline Bondi Junction store on Saturday, the 28th of October from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. So it's this coming Saturday. So I mean, if you guys are around and you would like to meet me, I would love for you guys to come along. So it's not just going to be me that's there. Erin Scott is going to be there. You guys know. She's like my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'm obsessed with Erin, so I would just come along and meet us. Also, there's going to be Jack Sanchez, Katarina Williams, and Stephanie Bailey. So I love all of those girls. So it's just gonna be a really fun day. We're just gonna be hanging out, and yeah, I would just love for you guys to come along. I'm pretty sure we're just doing like a meetup kind of thing. I don't know like how professional it would be. It might be pretty chill. And I think there's just going to be like some onstage sort of stuff, maybe some makeup touch-ups and that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure there's 100 special goodie bags available on the day. So I think it's for like the first 100 people, and each of those is worth $150 or something like that. So yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know in case any of like my subscribers are from Sydney and you guys would like to come and meet me, because I would honestly, I would just die. I'd just vomit out of my butt if I got to meet you guys. If you guys are still around at the end or something, maybe we can go and get coffee or hang out, because I know Erin would totally be down for that as well. We fucking love you guys. You guys are my friends. I feel like we're friends up in here. So yeah, can you guys tell that I'm like nervous about this? I'm like, please come and meet me. If you guys want to see how I created this look, as well as like my thoughts on the products, then just keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and keep watching. I'm first going to go in with this Model's Own makeup fixing spray, because I feel like my face needs a little bit of hydration, and on the back it says that this is like a hydrating and like makeup fixing mist. So I'm hoping it makes my skin nice and hydration. How cute is this packaging? Like, it just looks really good with the background, and it looks like a watermelon. Like, it looks like a little watermelon spray. Doesn't really smell like anything. I got on my tongue. I do look nice and dewy. Do I feel dewy though? Do I? So that mist is really nice. I feel like I didn't get enough on my cheeks. Oh, fuck. So I'm now going to go in with the Model's Own face base. So this is a primer, and it's kind of like a little silicone one. So I'm just going to use this in the areas of my face where I tend to get a little bit oily. It spreads really far. Like a little bit goes a very long way. Well, that spreads really far. I don't know if it's because of the spray that's on my face, but I've been able to spread that out over my entire face, which is crazy town. What is that? What are you doing here? You weren't invited. I have so many freaking pimp dogs at the moment. I don't even know. Well, I do know. I have been picking at my face, because when do I not? So yeah, that primer is actually nice. Did it fill in my pores? I feel like it did kind of blur out my pores a little bit. Kind of just made my face look a little bit like less oily, and we all know I'm very oily. So I have this little color correcting palette here. These are like little cream concealers, and I think I'm just gonna dip into the orange shade just on my Sigma Precision Tapered P86 brush, and I'm going to use this to color correct my dark circles. Oh dude, I feel like that's like the perfect shade for my skin tone. I'm sorry, but like, can you see that? How freaking brightening is that? Oh my god. I didn't expect it to be this like light. I thought it would be a little bit more peachy colored, because the color correctors that I'm used to, like the orange toned ones, I've always been a bit darker, but this is like super brightening and it actually really does cover those dark circles. Like all I have to do is blend the edges. The rest of it just kind of blends in with my actual skin tone, which is perfect because I've got a pale ass face. I'm actually very impressed with how brightening that is. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the green one now, just on that same brush. I'm just gonna take the other side of it and just put it over top of my little pimp dogs down here. They're so bad because I've turned them into scabs. I've been picking at them that much and it's actually disgusting. I just can't help it. If I see a pimple, I just have to pick at it. And most of these were blackheads that I picked at to the point where they became actual zits because my hands were obviously dirty or whatever and I just got them infected. So that's always great, isn't it? And then a bit on my cheeks too, because I tend to get like a lot of redness around here. I'm gonna use a little beauty blender to blend this out. Oh, hey, bitch.
How's the filming going?
Good, how was work?
That was okay.
Alright, so I look kind of insane right now. If you guys can hear a little background noise, it's just because Hamish just got home from work. So he's having a shower, so you can probably hear the shower running because we have a very, very small apartment. But yeah, I like these color correctors. I like the orange one for under my eyes. I think that really did brighten. And the green one definitely did get rid of like a lot of my redness. The only thing is that it does make your face a lot whiter when you use something like this, which is to be expected because it's kind of, you know, getting rid of like all the color. It didn't really cover my pimples like insanely well, but it kind of just got rid of like the redness of them, which is all I really wanted. So I don't have a foundation to try out from Model's Own, so instead I'm just going to use one of these L'Oreal foundations. These are the Healthy Glow foundation. They say Glam Beige on the front. I really don't know why. It's confusing me. They're like, because not everyone's beige. I haven't actually tried these before. I will do like a dedicated review for you guys, but I figured that I would use these today because I have one in the shade Light and I'm hoping that it will match me because I'm not crazy fake tanned at the moment. And I figured that I would try and keep like all the products drugstore, even if I'm not able to use like all Model's Own stuff, because then that way it's like still cheaper alternatives for you guys. I don't know what color. I think I'm just going to use the shade Medium Light because I'm hoping it will match me. I'm not too sure. All I have on my skin right now is like the Loving Tan Bronze Shimmer. So I don't actually have on any like actual fake tan underneath this. It's just like a body bronzer. So it's kind of hard to like match my skin at the moment, but I'm hoping this will be an okay match. And I'm going to blend that out with my flat angled Kabuki F88 from Sigma. Don't forget you guys can use my code, which is just Kasey Rayton, and that will get you 10% off any Sigma brushes that you want to pick up. But that's completely optional if you want to use it because that is an affiliate code, so I do make money from that, but it's just there if you guys want to use it. Oh god, I don't think this is the right shade. I don't know if it's like the primer that I used before, the face base one, or if it's that foundation, but it just looks really, really nice on my skin. Like it looks like I have no pores. I have two Model's Own concealers. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I've got the Tea Tree Healer concealer, and then I just have, what's this one called? Oh, this is an eye base. This is an eye primer. Okay, so we're just gonna use this one because that's not even a concealer. And this is in the shade Cool Rose number 2. I think I'm just gonna conceal my dark circles with this. Okay, that's definitely too light to cover my pimples. So we're just gonna use it to conceal those eye bags. I feel like that looks really like natural under the eyes. Like it's not amazing coverage, but I actually really like that. Like it just looks like dewy and healthy. Like it doesn't look dry. Yeah, it's definitely not like the most full coverage concealer, but I actually like it. Like it blended out so quickly. It's really thin and like liquidy, and it smells like tea tree. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but more watery because it's just really like natural looking. I feel like this is the kind of concealer that you would wear on like a no makeup sort of day, or if you want your makeup to actually look natural and not like a mask. We know I'm the latter. That is neat. So I'm going to set my face now. I don't have a face powder from Model's Own, so I think I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade 220, and I'm hoping that it will lighten up my face a little bit. I feel like the depth of my face, like the color is fine. It's just like my skin's a little bit more olive and my face is a bit more orange. So I have not used this powder in like a bajillion years. I used to be obsessed with it because it is a super nice face powder. I haven't used Drugstore products in a super long time actually. I'm just using my Sigma Powder Blush F10 brush. This is like my everything brush. When I'm doing my makeup on like an everyday basis, this is what I use to do my powder, my blush, my contour, my bronzer, my highlight. Like this is just like my travel brush. It's so easy. Oh my god, you guys, I wish you could see my freaking face up close. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you guys. Like, look at that. I don't know if it's foundation or like the primer or I don't even know, but it looks really nice. Like if this was my exact body color right now, like I don't think you'd be able to tell that it was foundation because it just looks so freaking nice. Drugstore, come the fuck through here. I think I'm gonna use the Sculpt and Glow palette from Model's Own. So this is a blush, a highlight, and a bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer first and just add a little bit of warmth to my face and just contour a little bit. Oh my god, that is such a nice bronzer. It's like the perfect shade too. I'm not gonna add too much of this because I just want like a general sort of warmth to the skin, and then I have like a shimmery bronzer that I want to try out as well. So I don't want to go like too ham with this one. This is really, really pretty. Like this, it's really buildable, but it's not like not pigmented and it's not crazy pigmented. It's just like that really nice in between. So I have this Sculpt and Glow Shimmer Bronzing Powder. This is in the shade Light Golden Brown. I'm excited to use this. Very, very excited because I really loved that last bronzer, and that was the medium to tan little Sculpt and Glow palette. I'm just gonna get a little bit of that on my brush. Just using that same F10 brush again. Just like a nice amount of glow. So I'm just kind of putting this on the cheekbones, not so much in like the contour of the face. Oh, that's so nice. This is really, really pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my god, you guys, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with these products. I would really like this as a body bronzer because it's nice and glowy, but it still gives you like a nice matte bronze. It's a really pretty in bronze, and then it gives like this really nice sort of slight gold kind of sheen to the skin. Like this is a gorgeous summer bronzer. Like if you want to look like you've just been spending your summer in the Bahamas. I don't like this packaging. I gotta say it right now, I don't love it. Like it's cute. I think it's really similar to like ColourPop, and for that sense I think it's really cute. But the only thing that's annoying me is like I've got fake nails, so it's really hard for me to like pop these open and I keep nearly dropping them. I'm gonna take the shade Afterglow, which is a gorgeous blush pink shade, and we're just gonna use that same F10 brush. Of course, I told you guys, I use this for everything. When I'm lazy, this is the brush that I use. And I'm just gonna add this to like the apples of the cheeks and drag it outwards. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I feel like I'm just saying everything's so pretty. All these powders in here have like this really pretty golden sort of glow to them. Like, can you guys see that? Oh my god, I love it. That reminds me of Milani's blush in the shade Luminoso. I was like obsessed with that blush. I think I still have a little bit left. I'm pretty sure I'm like nearly all out. Like, that's the only blush. Oh, my lashes are all jacked up. That's the only blush that I've ever like hit pan on. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I feel like I don't even need to put highlight on. So I'm gonna take the shade Light Up now on my Sigma F06. I love using this brush for when I do my highlight. And I'm just gonna apply this to the high points of my face and just, you know, everywhere. I honestly did not think it was possible to have more glow than I already did. But there it is. Holy shit. Holy, oh my god. That ain't playing around. This is on crack. This stuff is on crack. Oh my fucking... I'm just right now. This palette I really like. I recommend. Now I'm like pumped to try out these eyeshadows. So it comes with a cute little brush. It actually doesn't look completely horrible. which I'm surprised about because usually drugstore eyeshadows just give you that shitty sponge. This is a brush. I feel like I could use this. And then these are the shades. These are a lot more neutral than I usually use, but you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Maybe I'll do something really gold. I don't usually use eyelid primers. I usually just use a concealer. I might just use the little brush that came with it to blend this out. I feel like that didn't pull off any of my concealer. No, it didn't pull off my concealer. It just kind of went over top of it. I actually don't mind that eyelid primer. It seems to be like a nice amount of coverage. I mean, I did think it was a concealer when I first got it. So I'm going to use the other side of that brush and some of the Maybelline powder now, just to set my eyelid and make sure I don't get any creasing. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Nude. I don't know how dark this is going to be, but I'm going to try and use it as a transition shade on my Sigma E40 brush. I'm just going to blend that into the crease area. Okay, that blended super nice so far. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Buff, just on that same blush brush, and I'm going to blend that into the crease as well. So it's not like the most crazy pigmented eyeshadows ever, but I feel like they're nice, like they're blending really well and they're pretty buildable. I'm now going in with the shade Stark on my Sigma Diffused Crease E38 brush, and I'm just going to take this into the crease and on the outer corner of the eye and just be a little bit more precise with it, and then we're going to switch back to the E40 brush to blend all of that out. I feel like this eyeshadow is kind of stuck onto my eyelid, a little bit funny just there, but it's nothing terrible, and I feel like for the most part it's blending really, really well. That is not the right brush. So it is kind of pulling off my eyelid just where my brush is hitting when I'm blending into the crease. So just gonna make sure I really buff over top of it just to make sure it's even. Okay, so that brown shade is definitely a little bit funny, if you guys can see. Kind of subculture-esque right there. That's a bit annoying, but I'm guessing with this it's like less is more. All I did with like my lower lash line was just take the opposite end of the brush and just kind of blend those browns underneath it, nothing crazy. Okay, so I completely forgot that Model's Own sent over a little, what is this called? Color Chrome eyeshadow. It's like a little kind of shimmery, glittery eyeshadow. I'm so excited because this is like, when I saw this, I was like, fuck yeah, bish, like you're going on my eyelid. It's really cool. Like you know what I mean? I really need to use that. I think this is the kind of thing you'd have to use with your fingers. I'll try it with this brush. No, this is definitely not the right brush to use for it. I'm going to use a flat concealer brush instead. This is the Sigma F70 concealer brush. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh my god, that is sick. I really like this. I don't know if it'll end up creasing, but like as of right now, it's such a cool little eyeshadow. I think I'm actually going to take, because I don't want to do a pink look because I feel like I've done lots of like pink sort of looks lately, so I'm going to take the shade Naked from the palette just on that same brush, and I'm going to use that to go over top of it with. I hope this works. I have no idea if it will. So I feel like that's going kind of silver. Maybe I'll try the shade Bare Skin. That's a bit better. That's better. I feel like that kind of goes with what I'm looking like with my clothes a little bit better. So I just did a little bit of mascara off camera, and I'm just going to take that Naked shade from the palette and just pop a little bit of that on the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm just going to use that little tiny brush from the palette. It's actually so pretty. Like, these eyeshadows are pretty good for like drugstore eyeshadows. I'm impressed. So I think I'm going to leave the eyes there, and I'm just going to do my lips now. So I'm going to use, I have this liquid lipstick in the shade Naked, which I want to try out, but I'm going to try out this lip liner as well first. And this is, what freaking shade is this? I think the shade's Naked 151, and this one's Naked 11. Maybe they're all called Naked. It smells like peppermint patties. Now I want a freaking peppermint patty. I really like that so far. It feels very moussey. It's like not a liquidy liquid lipstick. It's like more of a mousse kind of one. It looks really flattering. It's not one of those ones that settles into your lines. I'm gonna set my face with the setting spray now. I don't hydration. I just want to drink this. This looks like a drink. That's basically it for this video, you guys. That's pretty much all the products that I had to try out on camera today. Overall, I really like the Model's Own brand. I'm very surprised because you guys know I am not a drugstore girl at all, but I just kind of wanted to do like a dedicated video trying out the Model's Own stuff, and I thought I might start doing like more of these sort of videos on my channel. So if you do like these kind of like one brand testing out makeup type of videos, definitely let me know. I will also have tons more drugstore stuff coming on my channel soon for you guys, because I know that's something you guys have been asking for a lot. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Battery's gonna die. Oh, I forgot to plug my microphone in. Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. How could I possibly forget this? Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20s on your titties, bitch. Too much paint makes I ride too hard. Tell that bitch how about walk the boulevard. Are you recording? Yes, you are. I really like that one. So I'm just gonna go straight. Oh, I just like drop this out of this. What the heck?